Hello everyone, Eric here, and I am in Wheaton, Illinois at Wheaton College. And located right here is the Marion E. Center. It's a museum with a couple peculiar items that quite frankly I'm surprised are in the Midwest and in the US altogether. So we're gonna check this out, come with me. I will show you the path. So walking inside the Marion E. Center, this is the main museum exhibit, and this is absolutely incredible. This is the very desk that J.R.R. Tolkien wrote The Hobbit in its entirety and the Lord of the Rings novels and books here, right here, on this desk that's located in Wheaton, Illinois at Wheaton College. And there's a letter on the desk written by Tolkien that I am not allowed to photograph or videotape due to copyright infringement, but it is a letter written by Tolkien himself, and he apparently was given this desk in 1927. But this just absolutely blows my mind. This is the very desk that J.R.R. Tolkien wrote many of his famous books on. That's amazing. And if that isn't epic enough, right here is the very wardrobe that C.S. Lewis owned. This is incredible. So C.S. Lewis, the author of the Narnia Chronicles, many other famous writings, this is the wardrobe that inspired The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I'm not allowed to go in it, but who knows, maybe you could get to Narnia back there. Again, right here in Wheaton, Illinois, they've got C.S. Lewis's wardrobe and J.R.R. Tolkien's desk. This is mind-blowing. And here's a picture of Aslan the lion, a popular character in the Narnia Chronicles. I grew up reading those books. The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings are some of my all-time favorite novels and movies later on, but that's amazing. And here they actually have a map of Narnia. You can see. I think there's a total of 7 books. It's been years since I've read them, but wow. There's the wardrobe. Looking a little closer, you can see they've got pictures of C.S. Lewis as a child and some of the Narnia Chronicle books, The Last Battle, and even some paintings that C.S. Lewis drew in 1907 and 1908 of characters in books he had been writing as a kid. Just incredible. And here is actually C.S. Lewis's desk. I walked right by it, didn't realize it at first. I don't think this is the one he used when he wrote the Narnia Chronicles, but nevertheless, it is his desk. You also have an Adventures in Reading wall with some other fantasy adventure novels and books highlighted, including some other lesser-known Tolkien books. Letters from Father Christmas. My mom actually had that book when I grew up. Of course, Treasure Island, King Arthur, The Wind in the Willows, the Narnia Chronicles. I've never heard of the Phoenix of the Carpet, but I am familiar with some other E. Nesbit books. I highly recommend. Those are great. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. That's a trippy book. Classic. Some Jules Verne, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, of course. Alexander Dumas, Three Musketeers. Count of Monte Cristo is another one of my favorites. And I walked by this earlier, but they have an entire Hobbit, Middle-earth diagram here. It looks like they've got Mirkwood, the mountain ranges there from the Hobbit, the 1980 J.R.R. Tolkien calendar. And there's the Hobbit. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend. One of my all-time favorite books. And there's Smaug the dragon. Just to give another view of the museum. Again, I'm just blown away with the fact that they have Tolkien's Desk and C.S. Lewis's wardrobe. But if you ever find yourself in the Chicagoland area here in Wheaton, Illinois, check it out. It's at Wheaton College. It's something you would not expect to find in the United States, but here in the outskirts of Chicagoland, you can find some pretty remarkable things. Narnia is calling. It's calling. No winter and no Christmas, or always winter and never Christmas, I think is how the book went, but hopefully winter is ending soon. It's March. I think things will start warming up. If you're interested as well, they also have books that they sell from not only Tolkien and C.S. Lewis, but other authors that they've got on display here at the Wheaton Center. You've got movies as well. And if you're interested, they also have postcards. Well, that will do it for today. Again, if you're ever in the Chicagoland area and find yourself in Wheaton, Illinois, one of the western suburbs of Chicago, check it out. They've got the desk of J.R.R. Tolkien and the wardrobe that C.S. Lewis used and inspired his Narnia novels. So if you're ever here at Wheaton, check it out. And that's all I got today. I'll see you later.